Good morning everyone and welcome back to How to Fly a Plane. Today I would like to offer you a practical demonstration on how to perform ground operations and pre-start checks using the Piper Cherokee 250 model developed by A2A Accusim on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So let's start right away with the checklist. Weather, weight and balance, documents, inspection, AD status, fire extinguisher, obs and tuck. We'll see how to handle these in a second video. Let's begin with control restraints removed, avionics master off, gear selector down, and ignition off. And we can turn on the battery now. Master switch on. Let's wait a moment until all instruments settle on the correct values. And we check the fuel content. Both wings and auxiliary tanks. Flaps, let's ensure they are extended. And we turn all lights on for a quick check. After verifying everything is working, we turn off all lights. And now we can turn off the master switch. At this point, let's exit the aircraft and begin with external checks. Verify that the flap is in position and there is no excessive play, and ensure the aileron moves freely. We check the right auxiliary tank. In this case we have full tanks and we visually check that the petrol level is correct. We ensure that the light is intact and we take a fuel sample from the right auxiliary tank. The avgas comes out clean, there is no water contamination, so we can proceed. We check that the light is intact. At this stage we also verify that the wing is intact in its entirety, with no dents, holes or any kind of damage. The wing is intact both above and below. We then proceed to check the right main tank. Then we move on onto the right main landing gear, always ensuring the wing is intact. Check that the landing gear piston is not collapsed. Verify that the wheel is intact, that it is inflated and is usable for our flight. We take a fuel sample from the central pit under the belly of the aircraft. Once again, verify that the petrol comes out clean. We move on to the nose of the aircraft and we check the propeller. All blades are intact and there are no chips. It's nice and solid. We've verified that all engine air intakes are clean without obstructions. We check that the nose wheel is intact, again ensuring the wheel is usable for our flight. Then we check the oil quantity in the engine. The oil is clean and the quantity is correct. We then continue with the left main tank. We visually verify that the level is where we expected it to be. Close and lock it. We also check the left main landing gear. Wheel, tire and landing gear are all intact, and we can check the pitot tube is clear and unobstructed. We check that the light is intact on this side too, and we perform the same check on the left auxiliary tank. The level is correct. We can close and lock it. The lamp is also intact. And we can take a sample of the petrol from the left auxiliary tank as well. It's clean without issues. We check the aileron and it moves freely. We check the flap, it's locked and does not have an excessive play. Left static pressure port is clear. At this point we can check that the tail is free to move and that the trim moves consistently. Right static pressure port is clear. If we have any luggage to load, we can load it now, ensuring the luggage compartment is closed and latched properly. Thank you for following along. This was How to Fly a Plane. If you like this video, please like it. If you didn't, feel free to dislike. If you have any questions, doubts or concerns, you can write them in the comments. Thank you and goodbye.